Hey, we're there. We did it. Can't tell you how stressful that was because everything was going horribly wrong just for a minute. And I thought, no, not now, not again. But we're here. Hold on a minute. I'm just putting my boots on. Hold on. So, hello, everybody. How are you? Mm, Doing my shoelaces up. Finally learned to do it. Taken me quite a while. Right. Have a look. Do you remember learning to tie your bootlaces? I remember. I remember being in school assembly, and I first learned to tie my bootlaces, and I was so pleased with myself. And I instantly, so I was one of the first to learn, obviously. And I went around undoing everybody's shoelaces so I could show everybody how to do them up. So I spent my whole life when I was little teaching all the other kids how to do their shoelaces. There you go, true story. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Just throwing some water out at the moment.
Putting water out. Okay, we're going down to say hello to some animals. Would you like to say hello? No? Oh, okay. Doesn't want to say hello to you. Christian's very it's very shy. I don't know if he's shy or he doesn't want to be seen or he's wanted by Interpol. I don't know, it could be a number of reasons. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna catch up with your comments in a minute. I might lose you again here in a sec. You know what it's like. Same old. Going through the trees gets a bit of a black spot and then we'll be out at the bottom. Got my cup of tea. Hello. That was a very nice welcome there, Macario. Hello. So Macario, he doesn't live behind a cage, by the way. It always looks like he just lives behind a cage. He doesn't. He roams around the entire sanctuary all day long. It's just at night time we put him away, and that's for his own health and safety, so that he is controlled. Because you must have all your animals under control. So no, don't you start all that business. Look, a bit weird, is Macario. You're right. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to talk about? Oh, okay. That was Nigel. That was just Nigel. That's disgusting. Oh, gee whiz. Wow. What? What do you want? You're going to have to go away, I think, if you're going to keep doing that. Hey, Barry. Where are we? There's Barry. How you doing, little man? Are you all right? Come and say hello. Barry doesn't live behind the cage either. He also roams the sanctuary all day long. It's only at night time he gets put away, given his food, and we know where he is. And then in the mornings he comes out again. So there you go. There's Barry and Macario and Nigel making a very early appearance, which is good. Always nice to see the guys. Well, it's a very, very lovely evening. It's not too hot. It feels like in the 20s, which is nice actually because it's been so crazy, the heat. It's been a little bit hard to get anything done, do anything, focus, think, all of those things. So this is quite nice. Oh, hello. Wow. Every time I see her, I can't get over how pretty she is. Really. Look at this. Just the prettiest goat you'll ever meet. Hello. You are pretty, aren't you? You remind me of my old maths teacher. She had horns like that. Oh, bless her. She's dead now, I think. Yeah, she would be. I think she's dead. She died. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I would think so. Anyway, I digress. That's not what we're here for, is it? So far, we've discussed so much, I feel. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down somewhere where I can actually sit down and talk to you. And I need to look at the comment because, as usual with this this system, it's very difficult to see the comments on here, which is, I know it's a story, isn't it, really? Right. What have I got? What have I got? I've got just the thing. Hold on a minute. Right, here we go. So, thinking ahead, I did put a little table and chairs down here, which is in the area where we prepare all the horse food and the dog and the animal feed. And I thought this is a good place to set it up. All right, hold on a minute. Just put up my little thing there, and there you are. We're in business. Okay, so let's have a little look at the messages and the comments, so we can see what's going on. Yeah. Is it Sunday already? Can you believe it's Sunday? I feel like it was just yesterday we were talking. It goes by so quick. I don't know. Well, it does for me anyway. I don't know about you guys, but it does for me. I'm struggling today, if I'm honest. I've been struggling all day. In fact, I've been struggling all week. And you know, when you just have days when you or a period of time and you can't get going. You know, you just can't fire up. That's where I've been all week. Just struggling to fire up. So if I sound a bit flat, that's the reason why, just so you know. So I would like to start off actually this evening with a little bit of gratitude. Yes, I would. I would just like you all to know that how grateful I am that you are here and that we are having this conversation and that we get together every week if we can, if I can sort my life out, and we have this little chat. And I have a lot of gratitude to you guys. I know I mean, obviously, not everybody. There's one grateful for, but anyway, we won't talk about that. No, I am very grateful. Including, I actually have gratitude for Jan as well, believe it or not. So thank you. Cheers, everybody. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us here at the Ridge. Now, my next trick. God, dear me, it's funny, isn't it? Being nice. Oof. Whoa. Whoa. Right, let's have a look. Right, YouTube. No, that's the wrong. How many YouTubes are there? Right, hold on a minute. Right, okay. Finding you now. Now I can get to the comments. We can go from here. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got some. What do you use YouTube a lot? Do you watch it as a, do you use it more like for TV, for things like that? Well, like, would you have it on your television and do you watch it like you would Netflix or something like that? I've started using it more and more like that. Right, hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise you we are getting there. I've got to look for my live videos that are right now. Fuel lives. There we go. Got anything live now? No. It's so difficult, isn't it? How tricky is it? And this is all because of this stupid software that I can't see your comments. How do I find it then? Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll find it in a minute. Because otherwise, you're just watching me live searching for myself. Which actually isn't that. I mean, that is life, isn't it? Really. I mean, we're all just looking for ourselves. I think somewhere along the line. I read today that apparently, if you shouldn't refer to yourself in the past of previous experiences when people say, "No, I went here" or "I did that," because it keeps us rooted as the same individual that we were back then, and we're all changing all the time. So yeah, we're not the same people as we are now as we were a week ago, something like that. So well, it's very interesting. Anywho, right, hold on. Let's see if I can find it this way. We'll have a look. YouTube lives. Here we go. This is it. This has got to be it. Let's turn it down so we don't get any feedback. Yeah, here I am. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Right. Right. Let's have a look here. Right, what's it doing? Why is it? I want to see the live chat. Here we go. Now, I might have missed some because I don't know how far back it goes. So let's have a look. Right, let's go right to the top. I think, I don't know if this is necessarily in the right order, actually, looking at it. Because I think Jan, I think you were number one this week. I think you were. I seem to remember seeing it, but it's not showing up on here. So Mary D's got to take a dog for a walk. Well, that absolutely is a priority, Mary. And Casey, nothing happening yet. I still smack the like button. Yeah, I still smack the like. smack the like button. We'll do that. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Everybody, hit the like button, please. That's lovely. And if you can hit the share button as well, why not? What difference does it make? Share it. What could possibly go wrong? Right. Oh, the dog's been out and we're still waiting. All right, Mary. All right. Well, that wasn't a very long walk, was it? What kind of walk was that, Mary? You were literally saying, I've got to go and take the dog out in a minute, and then you're back. That poor dog. Why? What's going on there? That wasn't a walk. Hit the green button, Steve. Yeah, all right. Hello, Oregon, US North Coast. Hi, Ordine. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. Absolutely, Linda. Evening all from Maidstone, Kent. Hello, Maidstone, Kent. And KC, physically Carmel, California. Physically Carmel. Physically Farmer. What the? Is that a response? Physically Carmel? It's so confusing. You confuse me. I know it's not difficult. Physically Carmel, California. Mentally, who knows? Emotionally, here, invested in this sanctuary. Mentally, physically. Okay. I've really got caught there. I don't know. Do you know when you just get a hook when you're like, you just can't get your brain with it? Your brain just can't brain on it. All together now. Why are we waiting? Okay, Annie. All right, we're here now. Yeah, he found the green button. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Shush now. We're going to catch up. Well done, Julian. House point and gold star for you. Thank you, Jan. Hello from Pennsylvania, USA. Hi, a brandy wine blogger. Gretchy60. Hi, Julian. Hi, Gretchy. Sandy Bohm. Hi from the west of Ireland. Well, hello there, west of Ireland. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very well, and I hope it's nice and sunny and nice where you are in Ireland. Hi from Cheshire. Oh, well, hello, Janie. Lindy Cartman. How soon will the animals be moved to the new location? Well, Linda, good question. Thank you very much for that question. We were up at the new location today. We were up there for a couple of hours. And Christian and myself and our new long-term volunteer, Bernie, the three of us were up there moving posts. It was very, very hot, very, very humid, wasn't very comfortable, but we were moving posts. So now I can report all the posts, because if you remember, we started putting the posts out a while ago, but we had to kind of stop because the temperatures got so crazy. And up there in the mountains, it's like, forget about it. You want to start lugging great big posts around, you just don't do it, make yourself sick. So we were actually able to get back up there today, and we got the remainder of the posts up. So that's hundreds of posts have gone in now. So the next step is cementing all the posts in, and we've got some help coming for that. So I think, in answer to your question, I think if we really pushed hard, I think we could have all the goats in situ by the end of October. I think if we push hard, there's still a lot to do, but that's the post holes are dug, the posts are in place. The next labour intensive thing really is we've got to put a sack of cement at each post. So that's a 25 kilo sack of cement we've got to put at each post, or set up a cement mixing station and then transport the wet cement to every post hole. So it's a big job, and there's a lot. I mean, it's very, very heavy lifting, and it's rough terrain, and you're going up a mountain. So it's not an easy task. So yeah, I think end of October we can do it. I'm going to see if I can get our little tractor up there. I'm going to see if we can do that this week, because if we can, that would make the life a little bit easier, and the job a bit easier, I should say. The next step after that would then be horses, donkeys, etc., etc. But that would be less I say less difficult because the perimeter fence pretty much holds them in. So we would just be fencing areas that we don't want the horses to go in. And then the rest of it, they would have free run on. So it becomes a little bit less labor intensive to keep them together. So yeah, very soon, hopefully. Hi, Rachel. Aldine says horses, please, today. Yes, Aldine, no problem at all. We shall show you the horses. I can do that. I'm just catching up and then we'll go for a little walk. And I'm drinking my tea. Jean says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Nicholson. Well, hello. Still haven't got used to that. Hi from Northern Nevada, US. Thrilled to catch you live. Well, hi, Karen. Nice to see you. And we're thrilled to have you. Absolutely thrilled. Davina O'Neill. Hello. From Norwich, Norfolk. Norwich? Is that real, or is it? Or should it be Norwich, or is it Norwich? Is it Norwich or Norwich? I'm thinking it's Norwich, but let's just go with Norwich. Yeah, we live in Norwich. Sounds better. Thanks, Davina. Mary D, just making my tea now. Well, thanks, Mary. Jean, I love the Brays. Oh, we're miles away, aren't we? Let me catch up a little bit. We're saying hello to Macario. Good evening, Macario. Jane says, I teach 4-year-olds and they ask me to tie their shoelaces. The ones I dread are the wet shoelaces. You can guess why. Oh, yeah. Arlene, thank you very much for your super chat. It's very kind of you. Thank you. I watched a few of the early videos of Barry today. It's currently 22 degrees in Montgomeryshire tonight. Oh, wow. Actually, that's quite a nice temperature, isn't it? Annie says, I've parked the car in a spot that is normally permitted, but because it's the Notting Hill Carnival, I got slapped with an 80 quid parking fine. It's excessive. It's very excessive. And I don't want to get political, right? I don't want to get political, but 80 quid is excessive and it's wrong. And they've got to sort this out. It really is. It's not fair. That isn't fair. There's mitigating circumstances there. That bloody annoys me. That annoys me. That makes me wildly angry, actually, because they slap those fines on people and they've got no sense of how much £80 is. 80 quid. You know, that is a lot of money. And you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't be slapping someone £80 fine for parking a car. I'm sorry. It's wrong. It's wrong. They got it out of control. It's all a mess. It's a bloody mess. You've got me on one now. You've got me on one. Don't get me started on it because I don't want to get political, but I am so political. 80 quid. Bloody cheap. I'd roll it up. I'd go up thing and I'd bend them over and I'd shove it where the sun don't shine. I said, there's your £80. Have some of that. All right. And by the way, I'm going to fine you for parking that there. Oh my God. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Wow. You caught me. You caught me mid-rant. I was ranting then about parking fines.
I have been watching you.
Oh. You've been watching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
yeah, I was
everyone.
getting. Is that why you stepped in? Because I was getting political.
No.
Yeah, not much.
Actually, I've got a really sore toe, so I don't want to walk down there. And yeah, some of us have been working this evening, so we're very tired and achy. Others have been sitting in bed on our mobile phones. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're very. This is a pretty feather. Look at that. I found you a pretty feather. I'll bring it up for you. It's a little gift.
Thank you.
Okay, changing the subject. Golach, hi from Aberdeenshire. Get those burrows some treats. Thank you very much for your super chat. That's lovely. Thank you.
And
hello from St. Louis, Missouri. Finally cooler here. Only 76 degrees. Wow, Tonda. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. Jan says, I love that now they're married. She can drop Julian in it more. Thank you. There's been no dropping in it. Okay. All right. That's a view from the outside. Okay. What you see, you might see that, but you don't see what's going on in here. You see, this is where the genius is at work. All right, that's all I'm saying. You don't see the work there.
Thank you, Wendy. Did you stub your toe too, Rachel? I don't know what I've done to it. To be honest, I've been on my feet all day because I've been cleaning all day. And I don't know if it was my shoes, but also I do remember jumping off something earlier. I didn't have any shoes on, and it did hurt a little bit. So maybe it was when I did that. But yeah, it's. I think it's a bit swollen actually.
Well, I shall have a look later, and I will sort it out for you. So don't worry.
Nice. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is swollen.
Okay. Right. So anyway.
Yeah. Don't.
All right. Now we've got enough of your ailments. Have we sharing everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any other ailments? What?
Have you got any? Shall we talk about yours?
No, I haven't got any. I'm perfect. Okay. So we have a request to go and see the. Was it Aldine? Was it Aldine that wanted to see the horses? Hold on. I think it was Aldine that said she wanted to see the horses. I'm just going to have a look. What's on your cup, says Aldine. It's Monsters. Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Sully.
It's my Monsters Inc. mug. I love it because it's big. Get a proper big bucket of tea. I like that. None of this stupid, silly little cup of tea business. I want a big one. And my Christmas one's gone missing. I don't know where it is. I think it's downstairs. Right, hold on a minute. Oh, yes, it was Aldine. Aldine would like to see the horses. So I'm going to go and see the horses now. And Rachel shall entertain you with her wit and charm.
I thought you were meant to be showing us the horses, not you going to look at the horses.
No, that's what I meant, you Wally. I'm not going to go. All right, bye then. I'm off to look at the horses now.
You mean whilst you're walking, you want me to fill in? Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Right. Now, it might be a bit tricky because I'll just say this, because the horses are eating. So
I thought you said you wanted me to fill in and then you just start talking.
Sorry. I'll shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, I can even do this, you know. There you go, that's better. No, Jane, I'm not going to show you my toe, but thank you. I appreciate you wanting to help. There's not too much to see. It's just a little bit swollen. It's not that bad or anything. Don't worry. It'll be fine tomorrow. Day off. Yes, Linda, I think I do need a day off for that. Your cat is called Sully, Nick. Oh, is he or she named after Sully the Monsters Inc. monster? Will you do lives from the other site? Asks Jan. Hang on, it's disappeared. Oh, it's not scrolling. Here we go. Will you do lives from the other site, or do we need to appreciate all the animals now that will be moved? Yes, Jan, we should be able to do lives from the other site. We have Starlink, which we put up there, and let me add him back in. So yeah, it should be possible. It's just we've got to discover the limitations of the Starlink and how it works with doing the lives up there. So yeah, absolutely, we'll give it a go. Okay, I'm gonna let you come back in then. You're live again, Julian.
Hello there from the horses field, and welcome. It's been absolute pandemonium here as all the horses have been given food and they are all stuffing their faces. However, going to see if we can get a quick word in with Jacob right now. Hold on a minute. Don't know why I've suddenly gone Irish. Jacob, hello. Would you? What happened then? So you were just standing in the field, and you just suddenly got a load of food arrive, and well, what is there any? Do you know what caused the food? Oh, we're backing up now because another horse is coming over for the food. Sorry, another horse is coming over for the food. Don't know why it's coming over for the food. I think it's because it's got the food and it's hungry. Hello. Um, would you like to say anything to the viewers at home? Explain to them what you're eating and why you're eating it. Do you have anything else to add? No. You've got a lovely hairstyle. I just wanted to say, very nice fringe. This is a nice fringe. This is lovely. It's beautiful. You've got lovely ears. Oh my God, look at your ears. And you have such a beautiful nose. Wow, beautiful. Yes, so now we're going off now to another horse. The one that eats everybody. No, we're not going there. That one will kick you in the head. Hello. Hi. So this is Pretty One. This here is Pretty Misty. Oh, she's Pretty Misty. Pretty Misty was born here. As you can see, she has the most beautiful lips and teeth. But she is a mare, and she gets very angry if you stop her from eating her food. Yeah, so anyway, there you go, Ordine. I hope that helped you now. You can see we got lots of horses in the field. None of them are any good at riding unicycles. I don't know why that is. I think they are all a little strange. Don't know why. Don't know where they get the strangeness from. Okay. Look at them all. They're all eating. Isn't it beautiful? Best sound in the world, though. He wants to know me now. Look. He wants to come and say hello. Look, how strange. Just because I showed her herself and how wonderful she was. Oh, she just wanted that little bit there. Nothing to do with the camera. It was just the fact that you just wanted that little bit there. It's not that the camera's here. So Misty was born here. And interesting fact about Misty, I'll show you. Here, you will see there's a little mark on her neck, if you see that there. And when she was a foal, and she was tiny, tiny, tiny foal, our old donkey that's no longer with us, who was called Nero, he didn't like her at all. And one afternoon, he ran across the field. He broke into the little paddock, which is just behind me. It was separate there with the foal in there. And he grabbed her by the neck and dragged her around the field and took a great big chunk out of her neck. And I've never seen a donkey so aggressive, and certainly not to a foal, and to a baby. You wouldn't expect it. So yeah, it was a bit of a concern. It took a big chunk out of her neck, but I mean, this was 11, 12 years ago. So yeah, you can see she's fully recovered. I mean, there's no problem, and she's a beautiful girl. But that scar is the only thing that shows from that attack that she had. So, and her name's Misty, and she's very beautiful. So there you go, little interesting fact there about Misty the horse. Still no horses on unicycles. What the hell's going on? I've come down here for horses on unicycles, and there's not one. Sometimes you just go through life with bitter disappointments, don't you find? Right, let's have a little look further on this Jacob. Stuff in his face, fat horse. So this one, I think I've showed you this one before. You know Grace, didn't you? I've introduced you to Grace, haven't I? Grace is a biter. This is Grace, the biter, especially when she's around food. So that's about as close as I get to Grace when she's eating, because she's got very big teeth, very big teeth. As Christian found out the other day, he went up to where she was eating and took a big chunk out of his back, which was a shame. Oh, hold on, my alarm's going off. So anyway, right. Oh, I've got to get through the electric fence now without getting electrocuted. Oh, right. There you go. Can I just say also a big shout out to everybody that has sent some gifts for the animals via our Amazon wish list. We've got some loads of cat treats and cat food. and a few other bits and pieces that have come through. Rachel's done a post on Instagram, or we tried to put a post up on Instagram, just showing all the gifts that have come through. So thank you very much for that. It's a lovely way to support the sanctuary, and it, obviously, where your money's going. It's going directly to whatever, gift or item of food or whatever it is for a particular animal. So that's lovely. So thank you. I'd also, while we're on that subject, to say thank you very much to everybody that has given to the fundraiser, which is still ticking away. Hold on a minute. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's still ticking away. And it's been a very slow burner, as we know, but we're already, can you believe it? We're very, very close to 40,000. So we've almost hit 40,000 on the fundraiser, which is tremendous. Because if you think about, where we started from, it was, we know, as I say, it was always going to be a big ask, but to be sitting here now and we're almost at 40, we've still got a long way to go. We've got a very long way to go. But it is going there slowly. I'm working on ways in which to build that and try and sort of like turbo boost it a bit. And that's, so I've been reaching out to various people and organizations over the past couple of weeks, sending out some emails and basically putting together different plans and things like that. So it's quite daunting. And I think that might be why, actually, I would imagine that is definitely why I've been flat. And, it's taken me to do this to work out why I've been flat all week. I've been sitting there going, what's the matter with me? This week I've been, what is the bloody matter with me? Why can't I get into gear and why can't I get going? And it's because I've been doing that. So I think it's because I've been doing sort of like admin, fundraising, research, all of that sort of stuff. It's very, it's a bit laborious and quite negative actually in a lot of ways, because you obviously, what you get most of is negative responses or reasons why you can't or things like that. So when you keep getting slapped back, you might have great ideas, or you might have an idea for a collaboration or a partnership or a sponsorship or whatever. You're reaching out to people and they slap you back, and it's like, but that's the nature of the beast. That is what it is. But it can have an effect on you because you're trying to push a project. It's your effort and your energy that's trying to create something out of nothing, and to share a vision, and that can be incredibly draining on your own energy. So yeah, it's quite interesting actually. So thanks for that. It's good to talk, isn't it? Never know what you're going to come up with. Right, hold on a minute. I'm going back to comments because I think Rachel's run off now with her little sore toe. Can we just have some sympathy for Rachel's toe? Oh, there she is. How's your toe, Rach?
Sore.
Okay, I'll sort it out. Honestly, I've got some magic stuff I can put on that. It's a little magic bit that I can. Don't worry.
I think I need a massage.
You need what? What? What on your toe?
No.
That's very weird. A massage? You'll do anything. You're honestly, everything is like, oh, I need a massage. Oh, I need a massage. Okay. I wish you had a volunteer who only does fundraising. Well, Rainy Day Girl 57, thank you very much for that comment. Yeah. It's fundraising I think it's a bit of a black art, really. And good fundraisers, I mean, it's a professional job, it's a full-time job, and good fundraisers are hard to find. You've got to find fundraisers that are, or a person that is innovative in the way that they think. They've got to come up with new ideas, because it's a very, very competitive market. And you can't just copy. You can't copy because there's nothing. You've got to inspire. And I think with any kind of fundraising, you've got to it's all very well and good to tell a story. You can tell the story of what it is you're doing, and that story can be as great as you like. I mean, building an infirmary for abandoned and damaged animals, and for animals that have no future. It's a good story. Who's building it? A sanctuary that's been running for over 10 years. Okay, well, what kind of support they got? Well, they got you beautiful people in support. It's everything about it. All the things are right. It stacks up. But telling the story, getting the right people in place, getting, you've got legitimacy in what you're doing. But going from that to actually getting people, and I don't mean people as in individuals, I mean organizations or whatever, that to actually part with money. That's a very different, that's a step. It's a major step. So you've got to really look at what is engaging, and how can you innovate, how can you inspire them to see the worth and see the value. Because unfortunately, because of the way of the world, not a lot of people do see the value in animals, but I think, and we were having this conversation just this week, actually, Rachel and I were, is that I think with the advent of artificial intelligence and how technology is becoming so pervasive in every aspect of our lives, what is going to be, I think, a very, very valuable commodity, if you like, if you want to put it in those terms, is natural spaces and places where artificial intelligence cannot exist, where it cannot infiltrate, where you do get true human experience with animals, and I think in nature. And I think we will need in time, not right now, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. God knows where we'll be in 5-10 years time with AI, or 20 years time, or 30 years time. Who knows where we'll be? I think it's, you could be quite negative about it. I think it's going to push humanity into completely different areas that we can't imagine. But I think ultimately at our heart, there's a desire for to be connected, and to be connected to nature, to who we are, to the earth and to the animals and everything else. And so that's, that I think there's a future there, and I think it's an important future, and it's one that we should protect, and we should, kids, children, new generations coming through, they need to have that connection, and it's already getting lost. Because of iPhones and screens and all the rest of it. And I don't want to rant. I don't want to rant at all, because it doesn't help anyone. But I think it is important. But how do you inspire them? How do you bring them in? And that's what I'm working on at the moment, is because that's where we need to be. And you've got to see a future. Otherwise, you won't get the investment. You won't get the people investing into you, into seeing what it is that you're doing. They've got to see it you've got to speak that language. So yeah, quite an interesting one. It's quite an interesting one. I would never want to see a world without animals, says Mary. Well, absolutely. Jan says, I think AI is yet another useful tool that's going to create chaos in the wrong hands. Yeah, I think you're right, Jan. Absolutely. I think it's going to create tyranny. Sally Allen says, I hope you can get a TV crew to come and do a documentary. The new site and infirmary would make amazing content as well as your own story. Sally Allen, yeah, absolutely, totally agree with you. It's sitting here, it's waiting to go, really. It's ready made. It's very difficult to find the right production company that you want to work with. We've had a couple that have come knocking on the door, but when you talk to them, it's not really what you want. Do you know what I mean? It's first and foremost, we are an animal sanctuary. We always will be. That's what is at our heart of what we do. We're an animal sanctuary. We're not a TV show, and we're not here for entertainment, and the animals aren't here for entertainment. So all of those things, that's one of our core values. is what are we? What are we? And never forget who we are and what we are. Jacob's Ridge is an animal sanctuary. And that's why we could fill the place with people. You know, you could do open days. We could fill it with short-term volunteers. We could bring the price right down, fill it up. We could do all of that. But ultimately, you're selling something that is fundamentally who you are. And we won't do that. We won't do that because that's not what we are. We fight for what we are. And, you know, an animal sanctuary is, first and foremost, it's called Jacob's Ridge. It's not called Julian's Ridge, and it's not called Rachel's Ridge. It's Jacob's Ridge because the sanctuary it's the animals sanctuary. So yeah, we're very protective of it in that respect. And I think ultimately being protective of those core values of what we are is what will what attracts people to you. It attracts the right people to you, more importantly, and you will align with those that understand it and respect it. And that's what I'm interested in doing. I only want to align with those that understand it and respect it, because ultimately we'll be the same tribe. We'll be the same sort of people, and that is what we can grow from. That's because then we can inspire and we can grow, which we have done. It's slow, yeah, it's slow, but we're not blanket. We're not, you know, it's not like a pepper shotgun and like hit everybody. You know, it's like, no, we're trying to we're carving out something, and it does take time, you know. Greg Braden did an interview on the Inspired channel recently on AI. Stupendous. Well, okay, I don't know who Greg Braden is. I must have a look at him. You can make a documentary just about Steve and Ronnie. You could appoint Klaus head of AI. Nick, can you imagine what you'd get if Klaus? Oh look, see, you mentioned Klaus and Rachel comes back. She's here like a censor. She's here like, I'm watching you. Yes, the Klaus and the AI. It's amazing. Put your face on anything, you know, these days. Oh no. You don't want to exploit the innocent ones you're trying to support. Exactly, Jan. That's it. Exploitation. Thank you very much. You're yeah, that's it. That is it. You've just summed up everything I've said. You know, why use one word when 5,000 would do? Tonda, what about offering a week at the sanctuary for a certain amount of money to be up close and enjoying the animals? Well, Tonda, yeah, we do that. We do an animal sanctuary experience holiday. That's something that we offer. And we have 4 tents that are secreted in the sanctuary, and you stay in the heart of the sanctuary, and you pay your money. We feed you, and we take you out on excursions and show you around the place. We go wild swimming, and we go to waterfalls, and we have a good fun. You know, we have a bit of fun. You get to know all the animals. There's a bit of work involved if you want to. You don't have to, but you can do a little bit of work, and that's how we do it. And it's a really good little model that brings money in. But we don't. You could literally fill the place with people to do that, but then it stops being a sanctuary and it starts being a zoo, which is not what we are. Also, if you're coming to enjoy an animal sanctuary, you don't want to be surrounded by people. That's the last thing you want. So it's kind of finding that balance.
Did you see the super chat from Anna that's on the screen?
Oh, thank you very much, Anna. Sorry for being late. I just got home now. Beautiful horses and Macario. Lovely to hear his voice. Oh, thank you very much, Anna. That's lovely. Thank you for your super chat. The animals must always come first, and you can't turn them into a circus. Exactly, Mary. Absolutely. Hi, Jacob's Ridge. I always miss the beginning of your live videos. I'm here now. Well, thank goodness. Catalina, we can start now. We've been waiting to get going because everyone was going, where's Catalina? Have you seen Catalina anywhere? Where is she? Where is she? What's she doing? Is she? She's doing what? Why is she doing that? What was she wearing? What? Raiders. That's Catalina for you, that is. You don't want to know why Catalina was late. Yeah, donkeys know. Oh, hi, sorry, I just finished work. Catalina, they. See, Catalina, they know what you've been up to. Right. How is Sirius doing? Rachel,
Gail
over to you. How is Sirius doing?
Asking where I am, where I'm joining from. Jean said from the toe infirmary. Gail, I'm just in the house because my toe hurts. So, and because I've been working non-stop today. So, I'm just having a rest. What is that look?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't say you haven't been.
No, you didn't. And actually, in fairness, you have not stopped all day. She has been. Yeah. What have you been doing? Yeah. No, she's been very busy and still managed to make a lovely lunch. Did we have some lunch? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Sirius, are you going to
Go
see
on.
the dogs now? Is that where you're going? Or,
Yeah, I'm going to go do the dogs while I've still got some light. I don't know if Henry's here. I haven't seen him.
I think so, but Sirius isn't in there anyway.
Where is he?
He's around the back, isn't he?
Oh, okay. I'll go and see Potato Belly Rubs anyway.
Okay. Sirius is okay. For those who don't know, he suddenly, like when we got back from the UK, we noticed a few lumps on him, and once we noticed a couple, we just started noticing more and more and more. Some were like really small, others were pretty big, and they were symmetrical, like along his spine, like either side of the neck and things like that, under the arms. So the vets did blood tests, and I'm just going to remove you for a second here until he's in the dog run. The vets did blood tests, and they took samples from the lumps and everything. Samples came back as inconclusive, and they said they would need biopsy to tell if it's cancerous. But the blood results did show that his immune system is basically very weak from trying to fight the leishmania disease that he has. So yeah, he's anemic, and he's got him on a load of supplements. We've upped his steroids and everything, and it's just a case of seeing if that does anything. We'll take some more bloods in a week and a half and see how he's getting on. But it's quite serious for him with the leash disease. He's just he's been resistant to the stronger drugs that are for the leash, and he must be quite old now as well. So yeah, it is ravaging him, unfortunately. How are the piggies? Yeah, Odine, the pigs are good. This week we moved 3 of the pigs from one of the runs, which we call Polly's run. Polly's the really big girl. So one of them, Penny, she went blind about a couple of months ago. She's quite old, and I thought it would be best to leave her in there because she knows the area, knows her surroundings, but she was just sort of not really driven much to get involved and try and eat, and she started to lose weight. So we've taken her out with 2 of her friends, and we've put them into the quarantine run. And so far they're all doing well. The other 2 need to go on a bit of a diet so we can control that in there a bit better. And with her, we need to get her weight up so we can just separate her for feeding and make sure she's getting enough. So yeah, other than that, everyone else is good. We trimmed one of the pig's hooves this week. Jaws, he has a problem with his back, so he doesn't walk properly, so his trotters grow really quickly. And we used the electric gardening shears. No, what do you call them? Not shears, pruners. And they were perfect. They did a great job for them. So they were donated from our wish list, but I think I can't remember who, or it might have even been anonymous. So, but yeah, they were really great for that job. So thank you for those. Belly rub spud, says Jan. Sherbao, late charge. Well, thank you for that, Sherbao. Oh, are you coming out now?
Say again?
I was just wondering what you're up to now.
Well, it's the connection isn't very great in there, so I've come out of there. I think it's because it's a cage. It sort of bounces the connections around everywhere.
Time.
Say again?
We could see you. It was fine. Everything was fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I just thought we'd go elsewhere, that's all. Well, we've still got some light. So,
did you rehome the black dog? I can't remember his name. Sam.
Oh.
No, we still have Sam. Yeah. But
that might change.
You think?
Maybe.
Sam's quite attached to me, it seems. So, yeah, I don't know. Hi, I'm home with COVID, so I figured I would stop in. I'm glad the stream is running smoothly. Did Rachel take over and not let Julian touch the stream?
Yes, it's all Rachel, okay? All right, so when Rachel gets involved, okay, everything goes perfectly fine. Even Steve makes an appearance. Steve? Thank you. Right. How are we doing? Are we all right this morning? It's not even this morning, it's this evening. That's how out of sorts I am. There you go. Oh, hello. No. Right, okay. Steve, listen. Right. You're on the live, okay? So it's YouTube live, right? You've got you said you wanted to start becoming a YouTuber, the pair of you and Ronnie, and so here's your opportunity, okay? What would you like to specialize in? What? Finances? I don't think so. Oh no, it's Ronnie. I don't think we need finances. Dottie, Dottie's working on hair and beauty. I think that's her niche for YouTube. She's a YouTube influencer for hair and beauty. As you can see, she's modeling the most amazing top knot. That really is, that is an amazing hairstyle. I don't even know how you do that. That's like, I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm going to go to my barbers. I'm going to say, that is what I want. All right. That I can't even, I don't know if I could, I don't know. I might be able to get something similar. I think maybe, but it's the ears. It's the ears that set it off. I mean, you'd have to really go some, but I mean, very beautiful, very beautiful. It's such a look, Dottie. It really is. That is amazing. Look at that from any angle as well. It really does work for you. You just really rock that. Steve, yours. Where's your ears gone? Where's your ears? I can't see your ears. Hello, where are they? Can we? Look, if you're going to get that look, the Dottie look, you've got to show your ears as well. Otherwise, it's not going to have quite the same impact. See, because I think it's a bit like when you look at Dottie's, you see you've got the whole cross bit there and the top knot, which is good. Yours, it's got, we've got one ear. Okay, we've got the one ear and a little bit of a top knot. And what the hell are you? What are you doing? Oh, I thought that. Okay, so yeah. Well, you've got a bit more to work with, perhaps. That's why. Yeah, maybe. We'll see if Ronnie wants to have a conversation. But I'll be honest, I don't think Ronnie really wants to say much at the minute. I've been trying. I was trying to talk to Ronnie earlier, and he didn't really want to know. Sometimes he gets quite shy with the camera now. He's lost his. I think it's all a bit old hat for him. He's like, I don't want to do it. Although he has got that whole cross thing going on and the Dottie hairstyle as well. So he's working it. Have your ears grown? I think your ears have grown. They didn't used to be that big, did they? Have your ears always been that big? They haven't. They haven't. There's no way that your ears have always been that big. You were. Have you got? What's your niche in? What is your niche in YouTube? Buggering off when I need to talk to you. That's what your niche is. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll let them eat because just annoying them, I think. Still got not a bad bit of light actually going on. It's just quite nice to be able to get into the field. Our haystack is getting lower and lower. Always worries me when I see the haystack getting lower and lower. That means the other bill's coming up. Got to buy more hay. Right, what else can I show you? Let's see if the others, because there's some of them haven't quite gone to bed yet, so we're not disturbing everybody. I think. Where's the? Oh no, he's gone to sleep. Gone to sleep. I was going to show you Yuki, the lamb that thinks he's a dog, but he's gone to sleep. I don't disturb him. He was just settling down and he saw me. Oh, hold on a minute. He's gone to sleep. Let's get out of the field. Let the babies get some sleep. Okay. Right. So, are you there, Rach? Back to the studio for Rachel, if she's there. There she is. Hello.
Oh. So we have a comment here from Tash. Tash says, "Hi guys, I hope you're going well. 3 a.m. here and rainy. Wondering if that Siamese cat is still around, and was there something about Leo having problems?" Well, Tash, thank you for joining us and for your questions. Yes, the Siamese cat has still been hanging around. He wasn't there this evening actually, but he's usually there for food every night. And yeah, we need to get him neutered. So we're just we have some bills to settle up with the vets, and then we can get him in when they are available to do the surgery. So I'll speak to them this week and hopefully get that sorted. Leo had an abscess, a pretty bad abscess inside his jaw, but he's a lot better now. He's back to normal, so that's all good and sorted. Jane asks, "Are you still on your honeymoon cloud?"
Oh yeah, I wish.
Yeah, it was a bit back to earth with a bump, Jane. There wasn't enough honeymoon cloud time.
No, we were talking about that today. We need more honeymoon. I've got something to share with you. In fact, not even Rachel's seen this. Oh, she might have done. She might have seen this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's finally up.
Oh, I saw it, yeah.
Can you see it, or is it not clear?
You can see the title, yeah.
Yeah.
But just, yeah, that's fair.
So the plaque is up on the Betty White Memorial run, which is this one, and it says, "In memory of Betty White, 1922 to 2021. This pig enclosure was made possible by donations from the supporters of Jacobs Ridge Animal Sanctuary in honor of Betty's lifelong love for animals." And then there's a quote that says, "You can always tell about somebody by the way they put their hands on an animal." Quote by Betty White. So to everybody, I know that this took a long time to do because we did a fundraiser, a Betty White fundraiser, to build this run in her name, and it's taken a long time to actually get it done, but it's there. It's been here for a little while now. We've had it built, but today we actually managed to get the plaque put up. So it feels like it's kind of reached its end. I don't know if you can actually see that very clear. Oh, you can. Yeah. You can see it. So that's the one side of the run there. But I know a lot of you that are still with us that donated to the Betty White Memorial run. Thank you very, very much. You made that happen, and it's built. It's there. The plaque's up, and yeah, we're very, very proud of it, and we hope that you're proud of it too, because you were a major part of that. So yeah, it's just it's another thing that we're rolling on with. So I know sometimes we run fundraisers and things, and probably some of you go, well, hold on a minute, I thought we did a fundraiser for this, or we did, what's happening with that? What's happening with this? It is all still going. It is all, everything is either ring fenced, or it's, you know, like for the fencing fundraiser, for the Betty White one, for the pellet machine, everything's ring fenced. We don't, you know, we protect what those donations that come in. That's one of the reasons why also we set up as a UK registered charity. Before that, we were a community interest company, and it's to make sure that you know and you can feel secure and safe in the fact that when you donate to Jacob's Ridge, your donations go to Jacob's Ridge. They go to the animals, which is what everything you want. You know, that's very, very important to us. So we have a lot of transparency in what we do. So anyway, just wanted to show you that, because we're very, very proud of that one. And this run here, I'll show you, is it's another run. It's a little run that we're building as it's like a safety holding run. At the moment it is anyway, for you won't be able to see it very well, I don't think, in this light, but it sort of runs all the way down here, and that is it runs next to the Betty White one, and this is for, you might see it a little bit clearer here. You can see a little bit there. It's getting pretty dark here now, but this is like a holding run for the donkeys. So we're just putting the finishing touches to that. Again, it was all done, it was all built. Then we had those horrific rains, if you remember, and it pulled out everything. So then I had to reset all the posts, just concrete them in. That was done, got that all sort of sorted, and then the heat started, and I just couldn't get down there to finish it. I've been waiting for this heat to break, which this week it seems to have done, so I can start getting back to work. But during and then we had the wedding and stuff. So yeah, it's I'm looking forward to getting that finished. We can get the donkeys in there, and that will be where they'll go at night times, where they're safe, they can be together. And then when we move the goats, we get the goats out, and then we take down that whole goat run that's existing at the moment, get rid of it, because that's all going to be part of the area where the infirmary is going. So yeah, it's all moving. Okay, I'm heading up now because it's getting dark. Getting too dark to see.
Stephen, thank you for your super chat. Stephen says, love your conversations with the donkeys.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're conversations, to be honest. I think they kind of just like look at you as if you're mad. And but Ronnie, I don't know what's happened with Ronnie recently. He used to be really scatty and loved a little conversation, but he's stopped doing that now.
He's aloof. Odine asks, are the donkeys losing weight?
Yes, they are, and they are protesting about that. Not happy donkeys because they're on a diet. But yeah, they are losing weight. Ronnie especially, he had to lose some weight. So I'm pleased to say that they're all going in the right direction. I'm coming up to join you now, Rach.
All right. Tonda's asking, what is Hay going for a bail there? I think we might need a Harry Hay face report for this.
A Harry Hay. Yes, the current price for a bale of hay is, oh my God, how much? That's too much. I haven't got enough. But we're hoping to get it a little bit further down in price to, okay, I think I can afford it. I'll try. Do you accept me kidneys? And then if it goes any further down, we're hoping to eventually get it down to the price where we can actually say, okay, I won't eat this week. So that's where we are on the price of hay right now. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, we had a bit of a problem with hay whilst we were away, and we had a really bad load delivered, unfortunately, but we weren't here to check it. So yeah, the suppliers, they came once we got back, they came around and checked the hay, and they agreed it wasn't up to quality, so they're going to get that sorted for us. But yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the backside. Oh, he's gone. Betty Whiterun, also, we love you, Betty. Wonderful. That is lovely. She was a beautiful woman and cared for all animals. Fabulous. I love Betty White. She loved animals so much. Betty's looking down with a big smile. How you treat animals is the essence of who you are. Absolutely, Sandy. Mr. 100 Awesome says, that enclosure turned out great. How has the two land saga been going, securing this land and moving some to the other land? Well, Mr. 100 Awesome, it's going. It's just going very slowly at the moment, but we were up at the other site today moving some posts to get that goat run sorted. So little by little, we're getting there. The fundraiser, we are almost at 40,000. Oh!
Hi! Okay, the real deal is here now. The real deal. Dickinson's real deal. What's it worth? What's the real deal? Right, listen. I've come up here, all the way up here. I've got through the door and I've realised I've left my Sully mug down in the field.
Where did you leave it?
And my other phone, and I can't remember where I left them.
Oh, that's just great, isn't it?
I'll have to go again and find. All right, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I won't go online. I'll be back in a minute.
Thanks. Justine, hi, Julian and Rachel. Congratulations on tying the knot. I lost my dog nearly 2 weeks ago, and the house is very lonely without him. Oh, Justine, I'm really sorry to hear that. And yeah, it's not the same, is it, when you lose one of them? And I can't imagine having. Obviously, when we lose an animal, it's heartbreaking, but you have the other animals to tend to, and they distract you from the pain of losing someone. So yeah, I can't imagine what you're going through, and yeah, I hope that maybe you never know, another dog might find their way to you in the future. But for the time being, yeah, it's very hard, and sending you a lot of strength. Julian's coming home. He's got scared of the dark. Can we sponsor some hay for you? Well, rainy day girl, thank you for asking. We have on our website a way to donate where you can buy a bale of hay. Let me see if I have the website on the ticker at the bottom. Do I? We should do, but where is it? Well, maybe I can create a banner. Our website, www.jacobsridge.com. Easy enough to remember that one. Add, I will show that one. There you go. So if you go on there, you will see a section which says shop. And on there, you can donate various things. So everything on there is, you won't get the product arrive to you, so don't worry about that. We receive the money which goes into a pot for that specific thing, and then we order it. So you can buy hay, horse grain, fencing, water, things like that on there. Or if you just go on our website as well, you'll see a straightforward donate button, and you can donate on there as well. It all goes into the charity, so yeah, it's all good. And thank you very much for asking. Will you be glad to see the end of summer? My favorite season in Spain is autumn with the colors. Yes, definitely, Jane. We are. I think it was last week? I don't know what day. Was it this week? Monday and Tuesday this week was like horrifically hot. But things seem to be calming down a little bit now. So yeah, we're glad that the temperatures are coming down a little bit. Look out for her toe. Yeah, watch my toe. Watch my toe.
Sorry about that. Right, okay, where are we? You're right. Show me your toe. How bad is it? Which one is it?
No, you're not allowed to.
Okay, I'll have a look later. Ugh. Oh my God, is it your big toe?
No.
Oh.
Right, what's wrong with my big toe?
No, nothing. I was just saying, no, it was just a shadow. Okay, right.
Is Timo still eating figs? Yes. Rhonda.
He's the fig king.
We're trying to pick them. I mean, loads of them are falling all the time, so we're trying to pick them up as we.
What's going on with this camera?
I think it's just the light, maybe.
It's bad, isn't it? Do you want some more light?
Oh. That's maybe a bit better.
It's a little bit better, isn't it? Sorry about that. Okay, right, yeah. Do you ever have baby donkeys? No, Kai, we don't have baby donkeys because the animals that come here, anything that comes here is. You okay?
Oh, it's sore.
What have you done with it then?
Don't worry.
Okay. So yeah, we have a neutering and castration program. Anything that comes into the sanctuary has to be neutered. We can't have that because otherwise you'd have uncontrolled breeding, and then you have a real problem on your hands. Fortunately, unfortunately, baby animals they tend to be homed a lot easier because they're cute. And that's just a fact of life. It's always easier to rehome puppies than it is a fully grown dog. And baby donkeys, I think, are among one of probably the cutest animals you'll ever see. So you wouldn't really tend to find baby donkeys. I think the only time you'd probably come across baby donkeys as a sanctuary is probably if you rescued a pregnant, a pregnant mum. But yeah, so no, we don't. But yeah, just they're amazing, aren't they? Is Timo gaining weight from his fig eating? Well, Aldine, yeah, he would if it was uncontrolled, but he is controlled to a certain degree. Yeah, we still are watching his weight, but yeah, he would load it up if he could have it his own way. He would seriously load up. Right, what else can I tell you? Go on. Sorry, were you going to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were tapping my arm. Or was I leaning on?
Yeah, you were.
Okay. Where are we? Right. Okay. I'm just catching up on your. Have Steve and Ronnie. What was that? Have we seen this one?
Yes, we've seen Stephen's super chat.
Stephen's super chat. I'm just going back now. Julian looks so cute. Does she do your hair, Julian? Yeah, she's wonderful, isn't she? Have Steve and Ronnie returned the stolen police car they parked on the driveway? Yeah, I think we need more of these kind of stories, actually. Yeah, I think we need to report more on what the escapades of the donkeys are. I think I shall have to do a few of those. Right, okay, guys. Well, look, we're going to have something to eat, and I'm sure that you guys probably have got lives to go to. Our super chats this week are.
Do you want to add them up?
Yes, I get Harry McHayface adult super chats.
10.
10.
20.
30.
5.
35.
20.
55.
5.
60. Wow. 60. Thank you very much. Thank you for your super chats. That's very generous of you. Thank you very, very much. It all goes a long way. Please remember, we are running our big fundraiser. And please, could you go along there if you haven't already, put a few quid in the pot. It really does help us. The link is.
I'll put it up in a second.
Okay, the link was there, but basically it's a GoFundMe link. So have a look at that.
Would you ever think about producing a Christmas calendar?
Yes, Kai, we do a Christmas calendar every year.
It's not a Christmas calendar, it's just a calendar.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is a calendar.
Do you mean like an advent calendar?
An advent calendar?
Or do you just mean like a calendar that you would buy someone for a Christmas present?
Well, we do a calendar. I don't know about a Christmas calendar, but yeah, we would consider anything at the moment. We're just looking at all different ways in which to try and hit this target, which we're going to hit. We're going to hit. We're going to do it.
Please do provide more stories about donkeys. They're hilarious. Write a book. I'll buy it.
Okay,
Yes,
Mary.
that's what you need to get.
I
right?
do need to write the book.
What do you have all these mornings off for?
Well, I don't know.
You should be writing a book. Go
Yes.
on, get on with it, please.
Okay, I'll write the book.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for your donations and things. And
yeah, thank you for being there.
Yeah.
Thanks for being there. Makes a big difference.
And
Thank
for
you.
putting up with us for not posting a lot as well.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll see you. You don't post a lot. It's you. Don't.
Go on, you post all the time.
Yeah. Right. Okay. See you next week, and we'll see what else we'll see what's happened this week. Who knows? So much going on. So much going on. We're going to get there. Thanks very much, guys. Would you like an outro? Would you? Would you like an outro?
No.
Should we do that? Do you want an outro?
You have to fill in for a minute.
Okay. So. Okay, there's a magic trick for you. Okay.
Wait, I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready? Ready? Okay, magic trick is, and here's the outro. Abracadabra, outro.